Sorry, so we're back. I ended that video by accident, but it was at 30 minutes anyways, so... Ham?
Potential for what?
Shifted his mouth close to my ears so that I could feel its heat. For greatness.
Oh my god.
He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
Alright.
My card. My number's on the bottom. If you're ever interested, I can teach you a thing or two about modeling. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. But by the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Jared was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class. The business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hands.
Everybody disappears, you know that? They don't walk away, they just poop.
Yeah. By the time I got through the milling students, the classroom I was sitting at her desk, face down, completely still. I took my seat around the dejected heap. She didn't budge.
Hey.
My.
I heard a muffled groan of despair.
Oh, I'm such a social disaster.
Wow.
It's okay, man.
No, you're not.
I tried to sound comforting, but it was not very good at this sort of thing. Mai finally lifted her head from her desk.
What's that?
She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I sat in front of her. Mai appraised it for a long minute with a blank face, but as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that was immediately going to be stolen by a dog, that she didn't actually believe it was real. Either of you? No? Fine.
What?
It was immediately going to be stolen by a dog.
Huh.
Your inventory is full of dogs. Then her eyes about pulled together.
He gave you his number?
Wow.
In a very interesting way.
Well,
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, I'm not really. Or not really. He said I should call him if I want to.
If I want him to teach me to model like him.
How to model like him.
It was embarrassing to even say. The word felt awkward in my mouth, and the moment I said them out loud, I wished I could grab them back and swallow them. I expected Mai to give me a once-over before making an off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't.
yeah.
He
Like-
totally wants to get with you.
Just like everybody else, apparently! Her tone was so matter-of-fact, I gasped.
What?
What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Big
Okay,
no.
Hannah, I've taken enough sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you. And Jared, fully wants you.
Oh.
That face.
Oh my gosh.
Mortified, I snatched the business card back from her desk, shoved it into my jacket pocket, turned away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. Now, the classroom was filled with students. They chatted amongst themselves, but the white noise of the conversation wasn't loud enough to drown Mai out. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG seated at their desks at the back of the classroom.
I'm talking serious grabby hands in the back of his dad's Camaro.
Oh.
You're going to make babies with Jared. Little glittering Jared babies.
Okay.
No, I'm not. You're totally crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Little glimmering baby.
Miss Shizuka, like some kind of angel, cleared her throat at the beginning of class. I exhaled gratefully and sunk into my seat. When class was ended, Maya and I headed to the cafeteria. This isn't forgotten in her hurried attempt to explain Miss Shizuka's scandalous last relationship.
What a jerk.
Seriously, he spent all this time trying to choose between her and some dead chick who only liked him because he looked like her ex-boyfriend. I mean, who does that?
We got our food and hesitated in the middle of this room, looking at Norwood's table. Neither of us wanted to go up and demand a seat, especially after wriggling our way in the day before. What if they changed their minds? But Satch noticed us standing like lost lambs in the middle of the room, waved us over.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, girls. How's class?
Oh, you know, normal. Good stuff.
Normal.
Satch nodded and turned away, just having been in the middle of talking to Josh. That was awkward, despite how familiar he treated me. I still don't know how to talk to him or any of them. I looked across the table and locked eyes. Who stared at me like I was a baby German Shepherd. Oh my god.
You.
Alright!
Cookies!
What?
Oh, sick!
You brought us cookies. You're the best, Gerard. Paul sprang out of his chair and practically tackled Gerard. Whoa, calm down. Oh wait, no, you're Gerard. Sorry.
What?
You're Gerard. Come
Am
on.
I?
Yeah.
No, you wish.
Oh, whoa, calm down. There's more than enough cookies to go around. George started passing the cookies all over the table, but paused. You're back again?
Oh, hush.
You like to mind me. I tried to ignore the disappointment on his face.
Well,
Well, here. He handed us each a cookie, handed back across the table. Maybe, I don't know. I started the small chocolate chip cookie melting in the warmth. Do you not want us here? But he was so nice yesterday. I didn't even want to eat the cookie. Not if he was going to be so two-faced as that.
Short boy. Hey!
Oh, sorry, hold on. Hey! Watch where you're walking next time. A sheepish Gerard stood next to a short, skinny boy who was holding his tray above his head. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. Oh, you're the Norwood Club. Right, you're the guy who played Itty Bitty Kitties, aren't you? The boy sneered. How the hell did you manage to get in with a group like that?
huh?
They're my friends. Playing with those stupid dolls, you're an embarrassment. The kid's friend was hitting his shoulder, looking from drawer to our table with panicked eyes.
I like what I like.
I think they're fun. Shh. Whatever. He was let off by his friend. Gerard came back to us and sat down at the table. That was weird. Gerard sat down and began happily munching on his cookies, looking for all the world like he didn't even care about what just happened. Scanned the cafeteria for the boy who heckled him. He found him sitting alone at a table, head in his hand, his friend left behind him.
What was that about?
Oh, that? I used to get it all the time. I collect itty bitty kitty figurines. You know, that kid show? With the 5 kittens who live in Kitten Town. They were originally supposed to have magic powers, but whatever. I collect their figurines. They're so cute. I almost got them all. I'm only missing Princess Pumpernickel. She's the rarest.
But why was that guy making fun of you? Doesn't it bother you?
I was ready to bring up bad feelings, but Gerard just shook his head. It looks kind of weird, right? A teenage boy collecting toys meant for little girls.
Uh-huh.
But I like them. So I don't let it bother me. Sorry, I didn't bring enough cookies the first time, Hana. I forgot you were joining us again. But I'm glad you're here. I bit my lip. See, Hana, he was being nice the whole time, and here you were jumping to conclusions. Hey, your cookie will get cold if you don't eat it. I unwrapped the cookie, sent the chocolate cinnamon hit me. Sorry.
Chocolate.
Peanut butter or butterscotch? What? Butterscotch or cinnamon?
Unwrapped the cookie, sent the chocolate, cinnamon hit me. Broke off pieces and popped it into my mouth. Gerard whispered something into Nick's ear, who started laughing so hard milk came out of his nose. Was it really okay with me, people making fun of him? I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it. In my old school, people made fun of me every day. It was hell. There was no way he could just brush it off like that. Not when I tried so hard to do the same. But as I finished the cookie and started on my ramen, Gerard continued to laugh with the rest of the normal boots guys. I wonder what was impossible I always thought. Can you pass me some pepper? I got it. Here, Jared. Thanks. What's your name again?
Oh,
It's...
mine.
Nice.
Thanks, Mai.
Aw.
Dot.
Hana!
Well, Hana, you ready to head
Ready
back?
to head back?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
We threw our trays on the racks and head for the cafeteria. As we waited in the room, which Gerard cheerily waved back, a sudden pang hit my stomach. Was it Gil? After class ended that day, Mai had volleyball practice and sped off. Thankfully, the time when I was going, I headed straight back and collapsed on my bed. It was nice to have some time to myself, even after everything that happened. I felt like I was going crazy. I could use some relaxation. I didn't have a computer or TV, and the book Stash gave me was really good, but sometimes it got a bit hard to read. Instead, I took out my phone and started flipping through the App Store. Sorry.
It's okay.
Nothing looked good. Really looked good. Wait, what was this? I sat up. Oh, sorry. Dumpadoom's Revenge. Face off against 3 other players as you catch monsters, raise them, and use all the unique skills to aid you in puzzle-solving quests. You and only you can save Meta World from its ignorant king and utter destruction. Now with a single player campaign, raise crops, feed your monsters. If you're lucky, they'll transform into cute girls.
What the hell?
It looks so stupid. but it couldn't hurt to give it a try. I downloaded and started up the game. Welcome to Dumbledoom's Revenge. I stood the intro sequence and quickly hit single player. Loading. The load time was terrible. Suddenly the cartoonish Chili Valley met my eyes, panning over a white castle nestled next to a cliff. The lazy king lay asleep on a throne when a squat silver soldier ran into the room. King Dumbledoom, quickly, we're under attack. Oh, just send the first battalion off. Please, I'm rather tired. The knight left and the screen faded. The world map showing a horde of black blobs on the right side of the screen. Small group of knights ran up against the blobs and were instantly devoured. One of the black blobs spit out a helmet with a skull inside.
What is this game?
Things continued this way, with the king setting off his battalions haphazardly until no one was left. Then the king awoke in his chair and turned to the screen. You.
Me? What?
Only you can save my kingdom, please.
I don't think I can save your kingdom. You're the one who invented it.
How dare you?
The game is responding.
What the hell? Could this thing be hearing me? You are no longer my advisor. Go back to your home village and let me deal with myself. Tiny spider with brown hair flew across the world map, bouncing into a bunch of red houses. I guess my only choice is to raise an army of monsters myself. Otherwise, the king overthrow the king and raise an army to fight the oncoming
Bloobity blobs.
How the hell did you come to that?
Well, finally I was allowed to play the actual game. Tons of multicolored blocks appeared on the screen. Monsters were initially given could only hit their corresponding colors that wouldn't activate any traps. Supposedly more monsters would eventually learn how to set traps, and you could do certain combos to hinder the opposing team. If you had an attractive girl on your team, you have the ability to double the rate of your opponent's block and halves their clock time. But that had a drawback for you too. It could only be used as an asset by could be used as an asset by the opponent. Not to mention that the certain color combination between girls and monsters activated unique secret abilities, and you could also evolve your monsters and feed them things.
How the heck am I supposed to remember all this?
I failed the first few times, but clearly got the hang of it. It was just about being adaptable and maintaining the flexible strategy, and after all, my eyes started to hurt. I looked at the time. 8 o'clock? It's been 4 hours? I had reading to do. I grabbed my textbook, flicked my radio on, and began to read. There have been many tales of times when moon had fallen on other planets, the most popular of these being the myth of Termina. However, these myths have been proven to be more than hallucinations. My eyes blurred over an astronomy textbook and I yawned. Subsequent pieces floating from my radio made me want to go to sleep, and I toyed with the idea of going to class without finishing my reading. Who cared how many times the moon was supposed to fall, especially when time travel was involved?
Hannah!
Mai burst through the door, flung herself across the room, and grabbed my radio.
Hey!
Hey, where have you been? What are you doing? Give me a second, we're missing it. There we go. But I swear,
Where?
that dog was living the worst.
That's why
Oh,
you
something else.
need a bird, like my lovely Jax. Watch your tongue. What is this?
Hey.
So the time had come to make an official announcement. This year, just like every year, the Normal Boost Club will be participating in the video game tournament. Woohoo! Yay! As PBG applauded as though he were a crowd of 30 people, I shot a puzzled look at Mai. I hope you guys will support us again this year. Best of luck to our competitors. You guys are going down! And now for some music.
If I could animate, I'd animate us dancing on the screen.
Mai turned down the radio inside.
Okay, what did you want? What was that?
PBG and G. PB and J. It's PBG and John's radio show. PB and J.
They have a radio show? What do they do on it?
Oh,
You know, they talk and stuff and play music sometimes. Everyone in school listens to it. I'm so glad you brought your radio. I forgot mine at home. And a video game tournament? Yeah, didn't you hear them talking about it the other day? No.
come to think of it, I hadn't paid much attention to their conversations. I was just busy worrying about myself.
Every year they have a video game tournament down at Higginbottom Mall.
lots of people come to compete, but everybody knows the real fights between the Normal Boost Club and Hidden Block Club. Maybe continue it, finish it next time.
Well, I was.
You paused for like 5 seconds. Anyways,
Is that what they do? Video game tournaments? Yeah, that's why nobody's ever joined them since their inception.
Wow.
Well, I guess partly they're a group of friends who just freaking us as well, who just happen to make a club together. But also, unless you're really talented, you just drag them down. Ouch. Not all of them are so harsh, but some of them, well.
I glanced away, but I felt like I knew who she was talking about.
That's too bad.
The conversation had before from Jimmy and Caddy came to my mind. Had they really thought I was joining the Norwood's Club? There was no way. I hadn't played a video game since I was a kid. My father gave me a 4DS when I left home, but
I'm guessing this is like years in the future then.
the night before I left my home for Asasgao, my dad came to visit me from my room. I packed a few things I owned in a briefcase and a single cardboard box I set to ship to the train station. I sat and stared at the box, somewhat bitter. I barely even needed it. I didn't own much. Hana? Yeah, Dad? Aw. Whoa, different clothes. But my dad stood in the door in front of me, a weary smile on his face. Even though he tried to hide it, I could see by the deep wrinkles around his eyes and forehead he was tired. Sad. The past few years had taken their toll on him and hadn't eased things. You'll be leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
A heavy silence hung between us, filling my childhood bedroom like styrofoam. Are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
He nodded and glanced around the room. Sorry, I'm still in dad voice. At the pale blue walls, the broken clock above my old desk, scuff marks on the door frame from where I ran into it as a kid. I lived in the house almost my entire life, ever since moving after kindergarten. It was everything I knew, but it was too much for me. But now it's too much. The sudden transfer to Asasgao did not come lightly. First, it was a pretentious institute with a highly prized reputation. Only the best of the best, touting either great grades, impressive talents, or lots of money could get in. I was none of those things, but I made it regardless. Part of me suspected it was a charity case. I received a small scholarship and would no doubt look good for the academy to have fostered a poverty-stricken girl in its walls. And despite the fact that my father couldn't afford it, even with the scholarship, he guaranteed he'd support me if I went. I looked again at the wrinkles on his face and his sagging shoulders. He pressed his hands against his body to hide what they shook. All for me. He'd be all alone. I'm glad you're going. I think this will be good for you.
Yeah.
I wish I could say something else, but nothing came. Well, honey, just in case you get homesick, I brought a present for you.
Present?
From his pocket, my dad produced a shining pink Nintendo 4DS and placed it into my hands. For you.
But why? How?
You ask him
Dad, this costs so much.
But
You're
I
already
ask
killing yourself.
why not?
Why would you?
Tears spilled from my eyes as my dad smiled. Nothing's too good for you, my dear Hana. His voice was trembling. You're my pride and joy. You deserve so much better than you've gotten from me.
Dad.
Oh, she's crying. Go to Asasgao. Have fun. Make lots of friends. When you get homesick, you can play with that. I'll make do. I stood up and hugged him, burying my face in his scratchy, sweaty, and oatmeal smell.
Oatmeal.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too, my little Hana. Oh my god. Lauren, stop with the feels. But the thing is, you forgot to give me a cartridge to play with it. Now I glanced at the machine hidden behind my desk lamp. Mai watched me carefully.
Wow.
Well, whoa.
You can never know what could happen.
What do you mean?
Mai giggled.
Nothing at all. Well, nothing at all. But I just have your back. But I just got back. So you'll have to work.
So I've got work to do.
Right.
PBG and I had still had that project due and we hadn't discussed it at all. He said he had it under control, but I should probably make a backup plan just in case. It wasn't that I didn't trust him, it was just that, okay, I didn't trust him. I sighed, worked a kink out of my shoulder. It looked like it was a long night.
More flashbacks.
Ugh. What was that noise? Stop it, please. Ugh, I'm coming. Why on earth... Sorry.
So early.
So early in the morning, in fact, that it wasn't even light out. I quickly patted over the door. My shift in her bed.
What?
What?
Huh?
Josh will lean...
What?
It's about time!
Why?
Who?
Oh, honey. She pushed me past so we were flipping on the lights switch. Paul's and Nick followed after him. Hana, I feel just terrible for reading your uniform. Sincerely, we owe you an apology and a clean uniform. I'm not so good with that kind of thing, so I brought a friend to help me. Josh pulled out my drawer and tossed out clothes left and right.
Oh my god, stop! That's my underwear. What's wrong with you?
I ran to him and grabbed his arm, trying to pull him away. These pants... These pants are so cute. They're perfect for...
Get away from there!
Where's your uniform? I ducked below Josh and pulled open a drawer, pulling out the sticky fabric.
Here, take it.
I threw it at Josh's face, but he caught it with ease. This is no problem. I promise I'll have this clean in no time, girls. Girls? He snapped. Follow me! Paul, Nick, and Josh swept from my room, but they didn't head towards the hall exit. Instead, they turned left, heading deeper into the dormitory. I didn't have a good feeling about this. I stepped into my slippers and ran into the hallway, just in time to see the door of the girls' bathroom closed.
Oh no.
Ah! What are you doing in here? I near the bathroom door, but before I could get there, Paul and Nick slammed into the wall across the door.
Men like you are the worst.
Whoa!
Whoa! No, this is all a misunderstanding, please.
Sure it was. No, Mimi, it really was. Wait a second. Where's the other person? Who's with them?
She's doing something with the uniforms. Mimi tossed her head with a stiff head back in the bathroom.
She actually thinks Josh is a girl?
She wouldn't be the first.
Oh my god.
Josh himself believes he's a girl. That wig is magical.
Well, stay out of the girls' bathroom. It's not exactly going to help your platform if word gets around that you're being a pervert.
Shadow fell over Paul's face. I sighed. Don't worry.
I'll talk to Mimi. Go back to the boys' dorm.
All right.
Thank you so much, Hana.
Yeah.
I want to scamper away. They head into the bathroom.
Sorry. Hey, Josh, you and I should probably get going.
Around the corner behind him, doing Mimi's hair. In a second, Hana. I've just got to finish this.
Hannah, you met Joshalina. Have you met Joshalina? She's so good with hair. Look, she's even got the stain out of your shirt. Under the shirt.
I'm surprised.
Mimi held up my uniform.
Really?
He's got a beard.
Thank goodness. Whoa,
It's no problem, honey.
I guess I'll let you finish, Mimi. Mimi, you won't tell anyone about Paul and Nick coming in here, right? Why wouldn't I?
Wow.
Well, as class representatives, they're just trying to help Joshalina get her bearings, and they were showing her around. I should have been the one to show her, but I was asleep. Whatever.
Oh, well, I guess it's fine then.
Wow.
Thank you. I stood staring at them, unsure what to do next. Do you mind? I need to concentrate to finish this.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is going on?
Joshalina. I went back to my room. Life at Asasgao never got easier, did it? I was asleep when I got back. There was no way I was going back again, so I changed my uniform, grabbed my bag, and went to class early. That early? My plan was to get started on a project. Miss Music, as a sincere as PPG was, I wasn't quite sure he told up his end of the bargain. I stepped in the classroom, went to my seat, throwing my bag against my desk. A small snap came from across the room. Shane was at his desk giving me a look. Do you mind? I'm trying to work.
Oh, sorry.
She's not wearing a jacket. Yeah, she's not wearing a jacket. I looked at the door. It was too late to leave, but I didn't want to be stuck by myself with this guy who hated me. I sat down at my desk and looked at my hands. This is the quietest place I can find in the mornings.
Really?
Really? Not the library?
Shane shook his head.
I see. I'll try not to bother you.
He shook his head again. You're fine. Do whatever. Oh, wait, sorry, Shane.
Whatever.
I was voicing you.
You're cute.
It'd be awkward if I just sat here like that.
So, what are you working on?
Shane looked at me for a moment. I thought he wasn't going to answer, but he waved me over. I crossed the room to his desk and looked over his shoulder. Several sheets of paper, light sketches, outlines lay in front of him. It looked like they were for comics?
Draw comics?
Yeah.
What about?
Yup.
He shrugged.
Whatever. Yup.
Whatever. He said it was... I said it was a touch of finality, so I skipped another topic.
Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
Shane gave a heavy sigh.
Could you not tell by my accent? Canada.
I'm from England. This is my second year.
Close enough.
Oh,
Continued to draw, etching in the lines of a British flag over what looked like a government building.
do you miss it?
Finished saying the line before responding.
I guess my whole family is there.
I guess my whole family is there.
You're by yourself? Why did you come here?
Class will start soon. Don't you have stuff to be working on? Ouch! Taking the hint, I went back to my desk. Suddenly the door slammed open.
Hey,
Hey.
Look, we got here early. Wonderful.
Jax.
Oh, Anna, Shane. Looks like it's just the four of us. We should stir up some trouble.
Trouble?
Let's plant an egg on Miss Mizuki's chair. I bet you think it was hilarious.
Right.
no.
No.
Aw, come on. I bet we could find I could find an exploding bird or two to dive bomb us during class.
No.
No.
I bet you probably
Would bake or cake?
Filled with knives.
Really?
What the heck is wrong with you?
Shane was more than an ocean away from his family and friends, and I was only 2 hours away from my dad, yet I missed him so much. Was Shane homesick at all? Soon, other students filled the room. Mai joined me at my desk, asking why I abandoned her. I put her on the situation. She had a good laugh, but as the clock ticked close to class time, I felt like something was missing. Eventually, I realized it was PBG. Wasn't in class yet. Bell rang. Miss Mizuno came in. Or Shizuka came in. And...
What'd you call her?
Nothing. Mizuno. And class began. But he was still nowhere to be found. Where was he? The real problem that causes grinding to be an unnecessary in RPG... The real problem that causes grinding to be necessary in RPGs, if you ask me, is that the whole system is flawed. This music on tangent again. She must have gotten stood up. Class was nearly over. PBG still hadn't showed up. I was worried, but no one else seemed to care. I could always miss his class. Still, what if he was sick? Why didn't anyone care? Lugging bell, Miss Shizuka fell. Oh well, turn to page reflection on why human species as a whole has the emotional range of a teaspoon due tomorrow. She definitely
got
gets
stood
stood
up.
up. Miss
Shizuka?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I stood and dashed to her desk. Yes, Hana?
PBG wasn't in class today, and I can take his notes to him if you want. If you need.
Oh, Hana, you're a godsend. Miss Shizuka's eyes watered. She leaned over her desk and pulled me into a hug. It's wonderful to see your youth have hope. Hana, she pulled away and stared into my eyes. Don't give up on love if you're young. If PBG is the one you want, you have my blessing here. Take these papers. She shoved the handouts from class today into my hands and gathered her things. Bless your heart. She left the room crying.
Poor thing. She must really like this one.
Womp.
Must really like this one.
This
Does
is
this happen often? Often enough. So you're taking that RPG?
Oh, PBG.
RPG.
Yeah. 402.
How? Next to Jared's room was. Oh,
So, of course,
I
I-
noticed him leaving in the morning.
She
Good try. Someone won't be able to go with you. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. I told you, I don't think he feels that way.
we could say anything, she left the room. 400, 401, 40.
Here it is.
I paused in front of the door, my heart in my throat. Suddenly felt horrible, stupid things bringing him. Wasn't like he was even looking at it. He said to himself he hated school. But what if he was dying in there? John went to drama club. He wanted me back for a few hours. Sucking it up, I knocked on the door. Who is it?
It's Hannah. I brought some nuts from.
The door swung open before I could finish my sentence. But she beamed down at me. Hannah, hi.
Hi.
Come in, come in.
Thanks.
Nice. Sat in the messy room, posters lined the walls, and small Harvest Noon plushies were piled up on one of the beds, which I assumed to be pugs. A TV was on the center of the room. Turby twinkled happily from the
What?
pause menu.
You were playing games?
Huh? Oh yeah. Huge closed the door behind me. I didn't feel like going to class today, so I thought I'd stay in and do some work.
Work?
Well, we did have the tournament coming up, so this kind of counts.
I brought you the stuff we went over in class.
Oh, thank you. Took the papers out of my hands and set them on the desk next to a small stack of manga.
I'm glad you're feeling well.
Were you worried that I was sick? Sorry. But that's adorable, so I'm kind of happy about it.
What?
Man, especially for you that we're going for Jared. Yeah,
Ship this though.
that's the point anyways, right?
Well, I didn't.
Great.
Flopped into a beanie bag and slapped a pillow down next to him. Do you want to play?
No, I'm good. No, I'm not gonna get.
Games, I think I'll just watch. Okay then.
He's sad.
He unpaused the game. Kirby sprinted across the screen, shooting fireballs from his mouth.
So this
Kirby.
is supposed to be Kirby, but
But it's copyrighted.
yeah.
PBG and I didn't talk much. Instead, I commented on the game and laughed at him when he died. Before I knew it, the sun was setting. I had to leave. You're welcome back anytime. Actually, we're having a Stomping Sisters tournament in 2 days. You can come if you want.
Really?
That's so stupid.
Really?
Sure.
Sorry?
What is
See ya.
Sisters.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, Smash
Oh
Bros.
my god.
Good way to get a copyright. Awesome. It'll be at noon in this room. See you there. And I left the dorm room and stepped into the fading light. The air was warm, filled with the smell of dry cut grass. I couldn't put my finger on it, but something about being PBG was comforting. Shaking my head, I went back to my dorms. And with that, we won this video. Thanks for watching.
Hey.